Okay, how's it going, everybody? Robert here. I apologize in advance if my voice comes off as scratchy or out of breath. I was just fighting like 40 mile per hour winds outside. It's rather windy. The weather up here has been kind of bipolar lately. As usual, guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you can. Everything helps me out. I mean, even if you leave a negative like or a bad comment, let me know how I can improve. I want to try to get you guys information the way you want it. Also, if you have any ideas for videos, like you have a question or you want me to show you something, send it in to me. I will have it up within 24 hours. Um, and don't be afraid to ask anything, even if you're a beginner and you need to know like the most basic things. Go ahead and send them in. Everyone needs to learn some way. So let's go ahead and get started. Today's topic is computer cases and the difference between the lower end ones and the higher end ones. And then you can decide if you want to spend $60 or $250. And at that, let's go ahead and talk about the lower end one first. As you can see, it's a pretty good looking case overall. It's a Cooler Master Half 912. The half series of cases are really, really nice. They're the best bang for your buck in my opinion. But this one lacks some features, which is why the price comes in at $60. As you can see, the drive bays are you have to screw them all in. So say you put a drive into it, you'd have to put a screwdriver in here and screw it in. Now, if you have a big graphics card, like right around here, that might be a problem. And then you have, of course, more bays down here to do it. But then again, if you have a power supply, that's also going to be a problem. And then you have a 2.5-inch drive bay right here. I'm guessing there's some kind of way to make it easier on you, but as far as I know, it looks pretty complicated. I've never owned this case. Another thing this case lacks in options are quick release. As you can see, the quick release is on the first 5.25-inch bay, and then the rest lack it. What the quick release does is you flip a switch right here, and you could just slide your drive out, pop it back in, lock it, and you're ready to go. These ones lack that, meaning you have to screw in on all sides. You have to screw the drive in, basically. You have to get a screwdriver, put the screw in the little hole right there, screw it into that one, screw it in on the other side, and it's a hassle. Also, this thing, as you can see, the distance between the motherboard and the tray in the background, like the distance behind the motherboard basically is very small. It's like less than half of an inch. Generally, you want at least half an inch to be able to route some cables in there. You could squeeze everything back there and you can make it work, but it's not as good as the higher end ones. Now, the benefits of these cases are the price. If you don't want to spend a crap load of money on a case, then these things are perfect. It'll do everything you need it to do at its most basic level. The fact that they have a 2.5-inch base is just a plus. Like, your regular hard drive would go over here, and then your SSD would go over here. This case also lacks USB 3.0 in the front. So say you want to throw a USB flash drive in there, you're going to have to use the 2.0 interface. Also, it lacks what was I gonna say? The interior, I don't personally, and it actually does have grommets to run water, custom water cooling through. What I was gonna say is, with these black cases on the outside, they look badass. They're cool. They're nice looking when they're closed. Like, the case looks cool and nice, and it's something you'd want to have on your desk. But then when you see the inside, I don't know. I don't like this white paint over the metal parts, the tray and the drive bays and everything, when there's a black case. If it's a white case, then by all means do it. Generally, I would say black with black and white with white. But this is what they decided to do with it. I'm sure to paint it black would have cost more. So you save money by skipping out on a few things. So if you're on a budget and you want a decent computer tower, go ahead and pick out a budget one. I'll go ahead and I'll get into the more expensive one. For the sake of time on the video, I'm just going to use the Thermaltake Level 10 GT. This thing is one of the higher end cases. It can run up to $360. This is the cheaper version of it. As you can see, all these there are 4 5.25 inch bays, and then it has a little window right here and mesh right here to put fans in there. And then if you notice right here, that's a little button, and this thing, all these slide out. What that's called is quick release, meaning you can put a hard drive in there. You throw your hard drive in the little bay that comes out, you push it in, and you're able to use it. Say you needed that to take that drive with you somewhere. If your motherboard supports quick release, you push the button, you take it out, you put it away, and you go and do what you need to do with it. That's one of the main benefits of this case. It has 5 of those quick swap bays. If you like to go show off and you go to LAN parties and LAN events where you game in a decent sized crowd, this case does offer another feature, which is you need a key to open it. You can lock your case basically. If you look right here, you notice that little thing, there's an arrow pointing down. Basically it's just telling you, in order to unlock this, you have to put the key in there, turn it that way, and then your thing will open, exposing your motherboard, PC, or CPU, GPU. But basically no one can get into your, well, I mean, it's not freaking like pry proof or anything, but someone with their hands couldn't just go and open your case and take your graphics card and be on their way when you're not looking. Let's try to find one with the case open. As you can see, there's a fan right there, big opening to look into your components and everything, what you have in there. Trying to find it. Okay, there we go. As you can see, this thing has lots of rubber grommets to run your cables into the back, and there's a decent, like almost an inch of space back here to do some cable management and hide everything away. And then you have this this fan up here. It is a multi-LED fan. As you can see, it's blue, it can go green, it can go red. But then again, you can see how this fan at the top can also change. So you get the addition of multi-colored fans, I guess. It's more of a gimmick if you ask me. But basically what you get in these bigger cases is more options. Obviously this is a much bigger case than the half 912, which is why it's so much more expensive. This video is getting a bit lengthy, so I'm going to try to wrap it up. As you can see, you can't really see, but these two are blue. That means they're USB 3.0. There's your power button and your hard drive indicator light. As you get more fans right here, and you get this this line of more inputs, more USB inputs, your audio, your microphone, basically everything you need in the front of your case, and it just routes into your motherboard. So all in all, what you get with the more expensive case is a higher quality build. You get better fans in general. The stock fans are generally better. You get things like quick swap bays. You get Thermaltake's really the only one with the key thing, so that's kind of them only. And you get more cable management room. But if you're on a budget, like I said, go ahead and go with the cheaper case. If you want a mid-range case, I recommend the Corsair 600T. It is my favorite mid tower case. So check that one out. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys want for the next video. That's it for today, guys. I'll talk to you later. And actually, before I end the video, guys, I threw up some pictures right here to show you that I am not a complete noob at Battlefield 3. When I play on the PS3, I am actually a pretty good pilot. 2 cases. The first one is air superiority with a friend of mine. I went 25-6 in the jet. That's just an air superiority. And then the next one went 27-1 in a game of Rush in the Frogfoot. 100% tickets, no modding, no nothing like that. I just beat everybody. So I'm not a complete noob, and I just want to show you guys that. If you want to add me on PSN, you can see my name's Roberto_FTW, and that's it.